Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is finally here, and with it comes all the little features that you would expect from a COD game. But with all the positives and negatives coming from this game, is it even good? And if it is Call of Duty finally fixed? It's no secret that for the last couple of years, the games have been a little lackluster in terms of everything. And me being one of the few sad souls that actually pre-ordered Vanguard, pray for me please, I haven't bought any of the Call of Duty games since. But with a new Treyarch title and the itch to play returning, now's the time I guess. But now, let's actually call it by its real name. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War 2, which is a good thing. This game is basically a sequel to Cold War in every way. It just adds all of the recent stuff that COD has tried to implement, but they actually work well in this game. An independent melee weapon slot, the attachment unlocks and creator class system actually feels great this time. The old prestige system is back, which I couldn't be happier for. Omni movement is fun. The maps, well, we'll come back to them later. When the game was first teased and we got our first taste of the new gameplay, it had its shares of ups and downs. The first thing I noticed was the HUD, and it's just gross honestly. Even COD Mobile has a better HUD. The worst part is the ammo counter down here, and we just don't need this fat grey block. And even the way it fades out is just unpleasing to look at. We got it right in Modern Warfare 2019, why are we moving so far behind? Along with this, the circular minimap, just why? Very happy that you can change it to squared, but being circular is just bad in every way. I know a lot of these are easy to look past, and after playing for a while now and gotten used to them, they're fine I guess. We were promised before release a customizable HUD. So, you know, I got all excited thinking we would get a Team Fortress 2 level of customization, or at least something similar to mobile games where you can move it all around, change sizes and whatnot. But all of that was thrown out the window with it just being different presets you can select. Silly old me thinking we would actually get something cool like that from a COD game. Alright, I sound like I'm hating right now, so let's just move on to the actual meat and potatoes of the game. Campaign. Have not played it yet, but if you're keen, I might eventually stream it live. Twitch.tv/StabYT. Multiplayer. Now we've gotten used to the same formula for years, just getting copy and pasted, and this year is no different. And it's fun. It's always just fun. But what really makes it stand out this time? This is the first Black Ops game with the modern movement system, and it's something I've been waiting for a while now. As well with the new Omni movement, it's really interesting just messing around with it. And it's not too intense that all the weapon switching, slide cancelling motherfuckers just shred you. But movement aside, let's talk about the game modes. We got all the classics: Domination, Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, S&D, Kill Confirmed, Free For All, blah blah blah. But we also have Nuketown 24/7 back, which is fantastic. And new Stakeout 24/7, which is basically just the new shipment for Black Ops 6. I mean, this shit is tiny, but I love that on release we have Gunfight and Infected for the party game modes. I have so many memories of Gunfight and Cold War with friends that I haven't even talked to in ages. And Infected is, well, it's Infected. It's a classic. They also randomly spawn regular zombies in it too, which is pretty fun. So it's just fantastic to have so many choices on game modes straight off rip. Next, the weapons. Honestly, pretty good selection all around. The classic LW3A1 is back, the AS Val makes a return too, and it seems that almost everyone has the XM4 Gold. I've personally been having a blast with the Sarkov. I mean, considering the Type 25 was my favourite gun in Cold War, I just love hard-hitting guns like this. And they all seem to be pretty balanced too, at least as balanced as a Call of Duty game can be. But what isn't as balanced is the maps. Dear God. I don't want to complain like everyone else, but they just seem broken. They're too small, too open, and the spawns are just weird. Warhead, Vault, Lowtown, they just seem too open, and like no matter where you go, you're open to at least 6 different angles. Might as well be playing Hardpoint on GM Construct at this point. But there are some I do like. Babylon and Vorkuta are pretty good, and even Derelict and Skyline are a lot of fun. But there are some really great ones too. Subsonic is what I think to be the best map in Black Ops 6. 3-lane, you can dynamically open these doors, plenty of fun. I'm also a fan of Scud, not gonna lie. It's very open, but there's plenty of spaces you can take cover. Protocol's fun too. Mostly, I think the maps are very scuffed, but let's just hope they add better ones in the future to water down the map pool. Now, for the zombies. My beloved. Now, a lot of you might not know this, but I used to consistently upload strictly zombies content. Y'all remember when I had a consistent upload schedule? That shit was crazy. I don't know how I kept up, honestly, but let's get back to topic. When it was announced after Vanguard and Modern Warfare Zombies, my expectations were on the floor, to say the least. I hoped Treyarch could pull through, but when the trailers came up, I was kinda disappointed. Terminus looked hopeful, but since they were focusing on Liberty Falls so much, and because of how bland it looked, that's all I thought it was. Bland. But after playing for a while now, can confirm, shit ain't bad. Now, Black Ops 6 Zombies doesn't invent the wheel all over again, but you can feel the polish. And there should be polish, haven't they been at this shit for like 4 years or something? Anyways, 2 maps on launch is a pretty good change since Cold War only had Die Maschine and Liberty Falls is the more casual map, and it's simple, it's fun, no complaints. Jet Gun's back, and it's finally good, which is nice to see. Then Terminus with the more story-based content, and it's really pleasing to look at first of all. Mob of the Dead mixed with Zetsubo type vibes, which I fuck with heavy. Now for all the little gameplay changes that I'm going to list off. There's all the Cold War systems again, but thank God they changed some, and it feels pretty optimized. The armor is the weirdest choice though, with applying them manually and upgrading through wall buys. Okay, weirdo. But the points on kill, in Cold War, this made shotguns the best choice overall, since rather than automatic weapons being point weapons in classic titles, this just meant more damage, more points. But in Black Ops 6, the automatic weapons seem more powerful now, and are honestly just as viable as shotguns now, it feels. And Pack-a-Punch is super easy to get to. On Liberty Falls, you just open a few doors and you're there, and Terminus is pretty much the same, but this I actually like. Your spawn weapons feel super weak now compared to Cold War, so to upgrade quickly without any bullshit is pretty nice. I love the crazy amount of Easter eggs and secrets on all the maps, and PhD on launch is a huge W. Black Ops 6 Zombies, is it the best? Course not. I mean, I've played Plants vs Zombies custom zombies, pfft, come on, be serious. But it is good. Now, what would I give this game overall? I think Black Ops 6, like its number, is a 6 out of 10 for right now. Is Call of Duty finally fixed? Of course not, that shit is more broken than my controller after an Elden Ring session. But with how BO6 has turned out, and Modern Warfare 3 actually having good content, I think it's safe to say that it is healing, for now. I just hope the purchase skins stay strictly cosmetic and we actually get some better content. But if the new maps throughout the seasons for multiplayer and zombies stay at the same quality and polish as right now, this game could easily be better than Cold War. Be smart though, $110 for a game, especially a Call of Duty game, is fucking wild. So if you want to play this game, catch it on a sale please. Stay safe, be smart, love you.